Well, good evening. Welcome if you're watching live on YouTube now or you're catching up with this rehearsal at another time. It's really good to have you with us. I'm just going to let everybody in on the Zoom and invite them to join us too. So I hope you've had a really good week. And yeah, I'm looking forward to our time together this evening. It's amazing how time flies, isn't it? Another week's gone by. All's changing in Germany. Our friends in Germany, it's quite exciting times over there, or interesting times maybe, I don't know. So yeah, welcome. Excellent. Well, it's very good to have you with us. Here, let me just make me big. There we go. And hopefully you'll see me okay and hear me okay this evening. Here, let me just make myself a little bit louder. There we go. So I've had quite an exciting day. I recorded my first time of doing a live distance online recording session. So it was quite interesting being able to actually hear the person and see the person you're recording with, albeit online. And so they're recording the drum part for Your Answer Me, and so that's sounding great. It's done a really fab job with it. So I'm quite excited about that. Beginning to hear it coming together. So why don't we get cracking? Because this evening, so we're gonna get ourselves warmed up, and then we'll have a quick little revision of Over My Head, and then we'll also spend most of our time, of course, on You Ran to Me. So yes, and next week, Christmas starts, at least for us. With Away in a Manger rehearsals start for that next week. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's get ourselves warmed up. A little bit of piano would be helpful. Here we go. Oh. Right, third time lucky there with the piano. There we go. Hopefully you can hear that okay. So we're just going to sing together. Good. Think about that buzzy hum. We really want to feel all the buzzing going on in the cheeks. And what I've said before, years ago, when I was a teenager, I broke my nose, and I could always tell when I was singing really well because it was quite painful in my nose as things buzzed against each other. So we want to aim for that lovely buzzy feeling. We're going to go all the way down the scale. Now, keeping the lovely buzz of the we're going to take it forward into an oo now. So we're going to start with So we'll do them in little in pairs, moo, moo, etc. all the way down. 3 and Let's go up a little bit. We'll do the same exercise again. This time I'll just like to exaggerate the hum, so we really get that lovely buzzy M all the way into the oo. So that was feeling of resonance from the hum. We take into the oo. So let's do it here. So enjoy buzzing on the M before opening into the oo. 3 and lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, let's get our brains going a little bit. We're just going to sing. We're going to start at number 1, so we'll name all the notes of the scale 1 through 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for our octave. And we're going to simply add a number each time. So the pattern goes like this: 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc. all the way to the top. So let's try this together. 3 and 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done, good. Feel free to do to sing this in your mother tongue. If English isn't your first language, do feel free to sing it in your own language. Okay, right, let's miss out a number this time. And so we're just going to simply leave a space, a gap, some silence where that number once was. So, for example, if we were going to miss out number, let's say 4, to 8 would be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So let's start with 4 while we're on it, shall we? So no number 4 when we get there. Good luck. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Very well done. The last one we'll do no 4 and no 7. Okay, no 4, no 7 this time. All the best. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ah, so sorry. I was just enjoying myself so much. Should we start that one more time for my benefit? Oh, what a poor model. Let's try again. And 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6, 5. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 6, 5. 3, 2, 1. I think we should stop that there on that note before we go any further. Lovely. Right, well, hopefully feeling lightly warmed up. I'm going to save Over My Head until the end of our time together this evening. I'll just share with you on the website now is up the run-through videos for You Ran To Me and Over My Head. So I'll just quickly show you, share on the screen for those who have joined us more recently, just so you know where to find everything you need. So on the members area, once you've signed in, on the members area, you'll scroll down, you'll find all the Zoom details. And then if you've signed up to download stuff, you can download the bits and pieces there. And there's all the dates, so you have to keep scrolling for quite a while. Learn the music, that shows the latest of these rehearsals, the streamed rehearsals. And then number 3 here in the blue, the run through and record. So you've got the top Over My Head, and then underneath that You Ran To Me, what's marked as main choir. So you've got the 4 different videos. Oddly, it's it goes alto, then soprano, then tenor, then bass for some reason, just to keep you on your toes. And then underneath that, You Ran To Me, unison, everybody. Now I'll explain what that means a little bit more as we go on, but suffice to say, that one's for everybody. And then as you carry on down the page, there's a little video of how to record your part, and then you'll find right at the very bottom of the page the upload box, so you can upload your file there. What I've discovered recently is some folks have said, found in the past that the video seems to take an awfully long time to upload. And I think sometimes what I've discovered when I've been doing it is if my phone has gone to sleep and so the screen's gone off, then the syncing freezes wherever you're at. So it's worth just making sure your phone hasn't gone to sleep, or whatever device you're uploading from hasn't gone to sleep, because it does just freeze the upload at that point, or seems to do that at least. And hopefully that should all then work tickety-boo. Fingers crossed. But we shall see, shan't we? Okay, so let's have a look then at You Ran To Me. Now you'll notice the version that is on the website for the run-through track has got both staves of music, so for both choir 1 and choir 2. So you've got the choir 1 part at the top, which I'd like to invite you all to sing, and then there's a choir 2 part here for those who are feeling particularly adventurous and fancy adding their voices to the this kind of symphonic chorus, angel voices type moment. Then the music is there for that. That's not the audio of those parts isn't on the run through track itself. I did and ah about whether to put that up or not, but I didn't want to overface with hundreds of different videos of different versions, so I've just left it with sopranos, but you can see the music there, and we'll go through that this evening as well. But for now I'm just going to rewind and just have a look at the version with only choir 1, because it's a little bit clearer. And so you can see here it says at the very beginning, soprano, alto, stump, stamp, clap. Now what I've done just to help here as I've been playing around with it a little, is that rather than doing stamps, where you can do stamp, stamp, clap, but to make it a bit more visually interesting for the video. Of course, for most of us when we're recording, it's a kind of head and shoulders shot in the landscape, and so we don't really see the feet. So where it says stamp, And you'll see on the video itself. Just let me show you on the run through track that it's written in the music as you go to record it. You can see the stamp clap there. We're going to tap our chest, stamp clap. So we'll have a kind of version of stamping. Feel free to stamp too, but no one will hear nor see it. So stamp clap is a good option to go for. Excellent. Thanks for the messages. I'll come to those in a minute if I may, but I'll keep an eye on those as they're coming in. So let's have a little look then at this opening section where tenors and basses have just tenors and basses only. A 1, 2, a 1, 2. Now, just a reminder, tenors and basses. You can see there's the little lines on the music there, and it's just an encouragement to just feel it really heavy. Like each note's got its own little pocket of weight to it, and so there's energy at the front of each note. Okay. If there's a little hint of a W at the beginning of each O, I won't be upset by that. Whoa, as long as there's only a little hint of that. At the same time then, on beat 1 of what's marked as the 4th bar in the score here, we have for sopranos and altos. And that's coming every 2 bars. So it's falling here, falling here, 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 and here. Okay. So let's just try that with the track, and we'll see how we get on. Let me just mute the new drum track because it's not really mixed yet. Okay, so here we go. One, two.
There's tricky times when I seem dark, and I've been walking away from you. The city lights, the shiny things that caught my eye, pulling me away from you.
Okay, great.
Then you.
Now you'll have noticed. We'll get into something slightly more melodic in a moment. So we've got these lovely short little phrases. We've got the stamp clap or tap clap there. But you've heard on the track, and I've mentioned previously about this little hey moment. And so the other video that is on the website is a run through, down as a run through track, and marked unison everybody, is a track which just has the haze and then unison melody of the chorus every time that occurs. And then I don't mind which octave you go for the main tune. I've simply put the words up there, and that will hopefully have a bit of more of a. I'll mix it in a way that'll just sound slightly more kind of congregational, if that makes sense. So it'll be a unison moment plus all of your hays, and the hays come in 2 groups of 3 hays. So there's 2 groups of 3 Heys. It's very obvious on the run through video, but they're going to come after the first O, second O, and third O. No Hey after the fourth O. But that's very clear on the run through videos you'll see. And it comes on the second beat here. Okay, on the second beat, so you'll have oh hey, oh hey, oh hey, oh. No Heys there. Okay. So as I say, it's very clear on the run through video, and I'm not going to practice that anymore this evening, or rehearse that anymore this evening. So let's go then from the very beginning. And this time I won't stop you, and we'll go straight into the chorus.
There's tricky times when all seem dark, and I've been walking away from you. The city lights, the shiny things that caught my eye, pulling me away from you. Then you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me, though I'm weak. You gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me.
Okay, great. Excellent. So let's have a quick look at. Thanks for your questions you put on the chat. If you got any, if you're watching, joining with us live on YouTube as well, do pop them on there, and I'll try and read those too. So the first question. Let's have a look. Yes, Carolyn. Yeah, the tune is different to our music. That is very true. That is very true. The tune is different, but I'm sure you'll grab that. Yeah. So the music on the music, that is distinctly a kind of harmony part rather than the lead part. It doesn't really matter which hand you tap with. I go with my right to my left shoulder. But it doesn't really matter. Yes, Susie, exactly that. So you'll see there's 2 different videos, and so I've tried to separate to try, in my hope to try and keep things simple and clear. I've separated out, so you've got the taps, or stamps and claps on, and then the harmony choir part.
Your grace, I don't deserve.
You've got those on one video, and then on another video there's the Heys and a unison version of the main tune, and the main tune's very clear on that. Okay. While we're at it, submission dates. Yeah, don't worry if you've not done Over My Head. Really, don't worry. Let's just make that the same as. The same as You Ran to Me, and we'll just adjust when that comes out, and I'll do a double whammy while we're at it, because I know we kind of got cracking quite quickly in September, so you might have had much chance to record that, so don't worry. Yeah, okay, right. So hopefully that's helpful for now, but do shout along the way if there's any more questions as we go. Just a quick revision then of these harmonies. Sopranos. And then you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me. Okay. Well, let's see if Trevor has any more luck getting in this evening. Okay, alto. So your version. And then you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave... Beg your pardon. I should just pick up from Though I'm Weak. Though I'm 1, 2. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me. Okay. Tenors. Then you, 1, 2. Then you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me. Okay. And finally basses. Then you, 1, 2. Then you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me. Okay, so let's try and put all of that together, and I'll just bring up your guide parts a bit so you can hear the choir parts a little bit clearer. It's amazing. The file here, the Logic file, seems to be growing by the day already. Let's have a quick listen. You ran to me. Okay, right. So let's try from the beginning up to where we've got to. So this is right from the top.
Hey, I seem dark. Hey, I've been walking away from you. Hey, city lights, a shiny thing. Hey, caught my eye, keeping me away from you. Then you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me.
Carrying on, so with the stamps as well.
Hey, you called me home to be with you. You called me child joyful at my return. I'm overwhelmed by your grace. I don't deserve this precious, wondrous gift, yet you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me, though I'm weak. You gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me.
Let's read on together.
When I felt so far from you, your arms stretched out with life in you. By your grace gave me a chance. Your arms stretched wide and wrapped around in love for me. Your arms wide and love for me.
Get ready for the stamps and claps.
What once was lost, now is found. What once was empty.
Okay, great. I'm just going to stop there, pause there for a moment. Sorry, while you're in mid-flow there with your stamps and claps. Right. Quick little look at these oohs then. So soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and for everyone, we've all got the swell leading towards the third bar of each of these 4-bar phrases. Now, I say this somewhat guardedly, but you can have ever such a little hint of a portamento, this little slide between the first note, first pitch and the second pitch. But he wants to be so subtle it's barely even there, rather than anything too gaudy about it. Tenors, of course, you can't do that because you're just on that same pitch. So just keep that beautifully sustained with no hint of repetition as you go into the third bar of each of the 4-bar phrase. So we've got once, twice, thrice of the oohs, and then the ahs as it warms up. So the ah for sopranos. Right to the bar line there. Altos, you're exactly the same as the basses. Let's do altos and basses together. And of course, the only difference there, altos and basses, is on that very final note. Basses, you jump down the octave for your oh, and altos, you keep sustaining the G right to the very end of the bar, and into your ah. Go straight into there. Tenors then. This is bar 72 and and you've got that great jump there. Let's just try this section. I'll put the piano back in. We can hear that solo for a little bit. The pulse. So here we go, and this is the end of this chorus going into the ooze.
Oh, you ran to me. When I felt so far from you, arms stretched out with life in you. By your grace gave me a chance. Your arms stretched wide upon a tree that wrapped around in love for me. Your arms were wide in love for me. What once was lost, now is found. What once was empty is full and overflows. I had no voice, but now I sing. I had no tune, now it rises from
Now we'll keep going.
for you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me, though I'm weak. You gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me.
Great. Okay, lovely. And the only thing, just to mention before I move on from that, the acquire one of this chorus here, is the word hope. And to really make sure that the P is clear, I think we're probably good for garden implements. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me. It would be great. Excellent. Any questions at this point? Do shout. Okay. The question. Thanks, Susie. Still not sure whether "hey" comes in relation to the stamps and clap. Yeah. So let me just show you on the other video how that fits in, because it's slightly clearer on that video rather than I've tried to separate them out so it's a little bit clearer. I'll just do it from the website. So you'll see here every now and then it'll just pop up with the "hey," and hopefully you'll be able to see me as well.
Hey, tricky times. Hey, when all seemed dark. Hey, I've been walking away from you. Hey, city lights.
Okay, so hopefully that I hope that should be nice and clear. I hope. Does that seem okay? For nods or shakes of heads. Okay. I'll trust that's okay. Excellent. All right. So. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Do we need the hand signal as well, or is that just your guidance? Depends how street you're feeling, I think. If you like to go for some action with your "hey" or some I'll leave you to interpret it how you like, but it'd be lovely if it had a bit of energy about the "hey." I guess in many ways the last thing we'd kind of want really is for it to feel too kind of choral society in the nicest way of "hey." It does need a bit of a bit of life and energy about it. So with all that said, let's put this up a bit, share the screen again. So this is the Choir 2 version, and when you come to do your run through, this is what you'll see on the screen. So you'll see, as I mentioned, both the Choir 1 at the top and Choir 2 below. You'll notice along the way with the stamps and claps, there's a little video kind of covers up some of the bottom here when it's not needed, and you'll see I do that with your sopranos and altos. Tenors and basses, just a reminder, you don't need to do the stamps and claps. That's only for sopranos and altos. Just concentrate on the singing there, tenors and basses. So as we go into the chorus, you can see that then here in Choir 2, then there's some activity. Now it's marked as long 4-bar phrase, all in one long ooh. And that's the chord we're aiming for. So sopranos, you're on the C here. Sopranos, let me just sing through your part first. So it goes 1, 2. You ran to me. Okay. Should we try that together then? It wants to have a lovely heady quality to it all the way through. So never louder than lovely here. Ooh, 1 and 2. You ran to me. Okay, and then that repeats almost identically for the other 2 times. There's also a second soprano part, which only occurs on the first R, and then later on you'll notice it's there again. But so sopranos, you start second sopranos starting on the upper soprano note on the C there. Let's just try that together. 1 and 2. Ooh, then same pitch. Okay. Altos, let's have a quick look at your part here. Ooh, 1 and 2. You ran to me. Okay. And finally, tenors. There's some top G's along the way, which I'm sorry, I'm just gonna I'll be missing out myself, but I'm sure you proper tenors will sail away through that. So tenors, you've got the trickiest first note. You go straight in on this D. So they hear the main tune goes up to a C, and you're going to go one tone higher, and it's a crunchy note. You're on the 9th of the chord, all the way through there. You're providing a little bit of meat there, tenors. So let's read this together. 1, 2, 3.
You ran to me.
Okay. And then that repeats exactly the same again on the next chorus with your oohs and your ahs. It's an exact repeat. And then we've got the supporting oohs during this is the bridge section here at bar 60. You'll notice you've got exactly the same. Basses, don't worry about recording for this bass part, because we'll be fine with what we've previously had. So this is the same, so I won't rehearse that now. And then the final chorus is almost identical, except for sopranos. You're going to have a little descant part for you here. For second sopranos, we'll just sing the same as what we've forever been singing. Oh, the D is missing. I'm sorry, that's not very helpful. But it is a D there. I'll try and edit that into the copy. But for first sopranos, we're going to sail over the top. Okay, get a nice bit of melody there, sailing right over the top. All right, and then the rest of it is as you ever were. So why don't we try? Oh, sorry, there was a Carolyn. Thanks for your question. Are you tapping at the same time? Oh, is the hay? Yeah. No. So the hays and the taps and stamps and things are separate. So on one video, one run through, there is the taps and the stamps, and then the choir one parts for sopranos and altos. And there's a separate video with the hays, and then a unison version of the tune, kind of almost congregational like. And then for those who would like to, there's this second choir part. So with all that in mind, except for the hays, fly through it. Except for the hays, let's have a go then. You ran to me from the very beginning, taking your pick as to whether you'd like to sing choir 1 or choir 2, and we'll see what happens, shall we? So. Yes, Sue, thanks. So up to 3 recordings altogether. Yeah. So that's the I've tried to keep it as simple as I can, but I fear I've made it dreadfully complicated. But there's the main video, and then there's the hays and the unison version. And for anybody who'd like to, but no pressure to, there's the choir 2, but if you'd like to. Okay. Right. Before I say anything else and make it even more complicated, let's actually just sing it, whether you'd like to go for choir 1 or choir 2. One, two.
Hey, it's tricky times. Hey, and I seem dark. Hey, I've been walking away from you. Hey, city lights, the shiny thing. Then you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me.
So get ready for the stamps over the page.
Oh, oh, oh. Hey. You called me home. Oh, oh, oh. Hey. To be with you. Oh, oh, hey. You called me child. Oh, joyful at my return. Oh, hey. I'm overwhelmed. Oh, hey. By your grace. Oh, hey. I don't deserve this precious, wondrous gift. Yet you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me.
Warm and round.
When I felt so far from you, your arms stretched out with life in you. By your grace gave me a chance. Your arms stretched wide upon the tree and wrapped around in love for me. Your arms wide in love for me. What once was lost now is found. What once was empty is full and overflows. I had no voice, but now I sing. I had no tune, now it rises from within. For you ran to me with arms outstretched, calling me home to you. You ran to me. Though I'm weak, you gave this heart a home. You gave this life new hope. You ran to me.
Okay, great. Lovely. So I hope that all made sense so far, and you feel like you know what you're doing. But it sounds like it might be useful if I write a little something on the members page as well, just to explain that in writing there too. So I'll endeavour to do that. Let's then finish our time together. Gosh, it's flown by tonight, isn't it? With Over My Head. Now, officially the deadline has been and gone for Over My Head, but I know quite a few folks had been in touch to say they were away or what have you. So if you haven't had opportunity to do it yet, feel free to send that in. I'll collate them, and then it'll just mean we'll need to push back the release date for Over My Head. But I prefer for everybody to be able to do that, to be part of it. Okay, so let's have a quick sing. So this is, I'll play the video as you'll see it as you come to record it, albeit this is the full version with all the parts as opposed to with where your parts highlighted. So let's go for it.
Hey there, get ready to clap on beat 4. Here we go. A 1, 2,
We
3,
got the
4.
usual clap.
Ready, sing.
Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear music in the air. There must be a joy somewhere. Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear music in the air. There must be a joy somewhere. Over my head, I hear singing everywhere. Over my head, I hear singing everywhere. Over my head, I hear singing everywhere. There must be a joy somewhere. Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear singing everywhere. Over my head, I hear music in the air. There must be a joy. There must be a joy. There must be a joy somewhere.
Wonderful, great. Well, it's been great to sing with you all this evening and to go through all of that. I hope that's I've not made things too complicated and it all kind of makes sense. But yeah, we shall see. I'll endeavour to put a little bit more information on the website, just to try and help with that, to make sure that's really good and clear. But yeah, I really can't wait to put it all together. I think it's going to be great. So thank you all very much, and God bless. Shall we close in our time-honoured fashion and share the grace together before we go? May the grace of our Lord Jesus
Christ,
and the
the
love
love of God,
and the fellowship
fellowship of the Holy Spirit
be with us all.
be with us all
Evermore.
evermore.
Amen. Thanks everyone.